Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am going through my October plan with me. I have already done this live on my channel a few days ago and I thought I would put it up as a shorter version for anybody who maybe didn't want to look through the hour and a half I did for the live. So this one is about 12 or 13 minutes long for anybody who just wanted to kind of catch up and see what I did for my October spreads. If you like the plan with me's, then I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up on this video. It tends to really help the channel apparently, so I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, getting into the spread. So this month I have used a few of my new products from my shop. I have released a bakery collection on my Etsy shop, and along with it I made a set of journaling papers. So it's like an A6 memo pad, and it comes with 6 different designs and you get 5 of each page, so there's 30 pages in total in the memo pad. Basically, I use a lot of papers and little scraps and stuff to layer in my journals, so I thought it would be kind of cool to create something of my own. So each of the memo pads have a script text pattern on them in 3 different colours and a dot grid pattern on them as well. In this one I chose the kind of peachy pink colour and I have layered them into the corners. I'm creating my cover page here at the moment, so I'm laying them out and layering up some of my bakery stickers. I have 2 different types of sticker sheets for the bakery collection. I have done my regular decorative sheets, but I also have created mini scenes. That is something that I have been doing for a couple of collections now. So they're kind of bigger stickers, and I think they're really good for layering in my collage style of journaling. So I've put a couple of them here, and I'm creating the header for the month as well. I've decided this month to use my stamps. I would love to start being able to use script and kind of calligraphy style headers. I have yet to practice more on that skill. I have got myself a calligraphy pen, but I also want to try to learn how to do it with markers and eventually be able to do that. But also my friend Sandra, who is Kamwanya Designs, is potentially going to be coming out with script stickers for headers for journaling. So if that happens, it would save me a whole lot of time. So I will keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, I'm using my stamps, and something that I normally do is I stamp out on paper first and then I tear it and then I center it on my page, and this time I didn't. I was kind of distracted on the live stream and did it backwards, so I ended up with it being off center. So to fix that, I decided to use one of my stickers from the Sticker Flex pack that I created out of the bakery theme. So they're basically, it's the same stickers you get on the sticker sheet, except much smaller, and you get more of them. So you get 46 stickers total inside a little box, and I decided to use that instead. Here I'm just explaining on the live stream that my Sticker Flex, because they're so small, I have made them in a way that they are die cut with a kiss cut inside it, which just makes it so much easier to peel, because whenever I first created the Sticker Flex for my very first version of them, whenever I did my Secret Garden collection, I realised quite how difficult it is to peel them, and I have long nails, so it would make it even harder for anybody that doesn't have that. So I updated all of them to have this die cut and kiss cut option to make it much easier. So on the bottom part of this page, I've decided to add a little bit more decoration because it felt a little empty, and I didn't want it floating kind of in the air, so I have popped out some of my washi tape, and I have decided to go for that kind of brownish colour to match the header at the top. I love using washi tape to layer as well. It's kind of like my go-to is layering papers, washi tape and stickers on top. So I have gone with the basket of croissants for the bottom one, and once we finish up with that, I'm moving on to my right hand page, which is my goals and statistics page. Normally I do just the cover page and the goals and statistics on one double page spread. So I've moved on to the next one, and I'm going to put all of my goals on the top and statistics on the bottom. For my statistics, I like to cover my Etsy shop, my YouTube and my Instagram, and it's a really good way for me to be able to look back and see how far I've come month to month. And it's great if I'm kind of having a low mood feeling about my business. It's great to be able to look back on, because a lot of the time I surprise myself with how much I've improved. So it's great to have, and really helps me continue and do more with the business and feel positive about it. So while I'm getting along with that, I thought I would talk to you about the live stream. It was my very first one on YouTube. I have streamed on Twitch before, but that was years and years ago, and so it was a little bit different with the setup. I used the OBS system, and I actually almost didn't do the live stream because I was having such terrible issues with audio, and I was due to go live at 8 p.m. and it was just about to turn 8 p.m. and I was ready to throw the towel in and just not do it and give up in a bit of a strop. But my lovely and helpful husband saved the day, because he suggested looking in my actual settings on my laptop to see if I could switch it, how the laptop was picking up audio. My problem was that the OBS software was not picking up the microphone that I was trying to use, and if I was using audio from my laptop, it was really noisy because my fan was really loud, so it just wouldn't have been pleasant at all to listen to. So he saved the day and it worked, and I was able to use our microphone to be able to pick up the audio, and it was so much better. Unfortunately, I did realise actually whenever the live finished and I uploaded it to the channel, it was very, very quiet. So next time around, I'm going to have to increase the audio in general, just so that people can hear it better. But the level seemed fine in terms of music and my voice. The people who were watching seemed to enjoy it, so I'll just have to remember in future to turn it up so that people don't have to increase the volume so much on their side. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I went on much longer than I expected to. The people who were watching convinced me to continue on, because I decided instead of just doing the one-page spread, I would do 2 spreads this time around and do a calendar, which I have tried in the past, and then I gave up on that because I never seemed to use the calendar much. But I always was using it for more like personal reasons, but my bullet journal for the most part is usually business orientated. It's a way for me to keep track of everything that I need to do in the business, along with some personal tasks on my to-do list during the week on my weekly spreads. But now I kind of, especially at this time of year, I feel like I'm really quite busy, and I'm trying to do a little bit more with my business now that I have a little bit more time on my hands. My toddler is in school now, so I have that bit of extra time, and I'm able to kind of assign things to different days and add a bit more to my list. So I figured adding a calendar specifically for my business stuff might be handy, because it means I can track when I want to do product launches, or for example, I just did a Kickstarter as well. So it would be handy for those kinds of things, so that I can keep track and make sure that I can get everything done on time, and also just to make sure I don't burn myself out, so I can visually see what I've been putting on my plate. Because doing a Kickstarter and then immediately doing an autumn launch after that was very tiring, and although I didn't feel completely burnt out, I felt like my creative juices were drained. So yeah, I just need to make sure in future that when I'm planning launches and different things happening, I have enough time after I've done it to refresh my creativity. So this week I have been taking it easy and making sure that I can relax a little bit and do a few more hobbies. If you've seen my cozy desk setup video, you know I've set up my desk, and I'm all ready for kind of burrowing down for autumn. I have all my journals and washi tapes and all that kind of stuff setting to the side, but I also have my Switch, and I will soon also have my shelves beside me filled with all of my other hobbies, like all of my magazines and stuff for journaling, like art journaling, and all of my yarn for crochet and that kind of thing, so I am hoping to do a few more of those this week. I have a few crochet projects on the go, so I'm sure I'll pick one up, although I have also seen some more crochet projects that I really want to do, so that's just the life of a crafter, I think. We always have new projects that we want to pick up before we finish the old ones. If you're like that, I would love to know, because I feel like I can't be the only one. Anyway, back to what I'm doing on screen. I have stickers from the Grumpy Nook. I actually got these from one of my pen pals, which was cool because I've been eyeing up Grumpy Nook's stickers for a while now, and I just haven't placed an order yet. So it was really cool to get a sample in a pen pal letter. So I've used those flag stickers as my options for my goals. I only set myself 3 every month, and I try to keep it that way so that I don't overwhelm myself. So I normally kind of put a little header of what the goal is, and then underneath I can kind of narrow it down a little bit or give it a little bit of a blurb so that I can keep myself on track and know what it is that I want to do. And underneath you can see that I'm creating the grid for my statistics. Here I like to track my followers and hours watched on YouTube. I like to track my Etsy sales and orders and my followers on Instagram. Like I said before, it's just nice to be able to look back and see how far I've come. Unfortunately, when I was on live recording, my camera cut out and I didn't get the chance to record the part where I made the calendar. I do have some B-roll footage of it at the end for you to see how it turned out, but like I said, the camera cut out and the battery was gone, so I wasn't able to film that part of it. So hopefully you can enjoy seeing the little B-roll clip, and if not, you can always go back to the live video that I have on my channel to watch that part if you like. And you can see where I totally messed up the calendar and made 8 days instead of 7 accidentally, but that's just the joy of journaling. There was a few mistakes during the live, but it just shows like you don't have to be perfect with bullet journaling, and we all make mistakes and there's always ways to rectify them, so don't feel the need to be perfect in your journals. Also, something I talked about on the live was not needing to always use your journal. Like I haven't used mine every week this September because I've been so busy, so yeah, you don't have to feel the need to use it all the time, just do what works for you. Anyway, I'll wrap it up here. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I would love to know what your setup for October is going to look like. If you journal alongside with me, feel free to tag me in your journal spreads on Instagram at @lacunamoonco. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the content, subscribe if you want to see more, and for now, stay cozy, and I will see you in the next video.